have a strong suspicion that this video is about to be hysterical to look back on when we get the life of a showgirl. And so I wanted to sit down and I wanted to divulge, go through the Shiny Bug collection. Okay, so Miss Taylor Allison Swift dropped a countdown yesterday, okay, the 18th, and it's now the 19th, and I'm sitting here, I just got home from dinner, and I'm like, wow, you know what, let's do some investigative work, okay, because one thing is, that's kind of what Swifties have on their resume, you know, and so I'm sitting here like, wouldn't it be fun to kind of look up the Shiny Bug and see if there's something deeper that I am missing, because let me be so frankfurter with you, I was not paying attention to the title of the collection. I saw it and then I saw Taylor's picture, okay, that's on the cover of the Shiny Bug collection, and the bug ran away real quick, okay, because my little thoughts were, oh my god, look at Taylor Allison Swift in this picture. Look at her, mamacita, that is you. I too, if I looked like that in a photo, would cause a countdown, okay? Like, I think that she is totally valid for that. And also, I think we're also going to talk about the vinyl in this, because they seem to be doing a little bit of a different rollout, and they seem to be limited, and they said they're only going to do one run of dropping these. And so, yes, I ordered both, if anybody's wondering. The crowd goes crazy. We're all surprised. This is why I save for Taylor Allison Swift, because out of the woodwork, here she comes, okay? Not a termite, but out of the woodwork, here comes Taylor Swift. Like, last Monday in the morning, before like 9 a.m., it was quiet, okay? And now we sit here, and now we're talking about Shiny Bugs a week later, because Taylor, the Shiny Bug collection. Now, I want to start this off by saying, somebody in the New Heights episode clocked that there's a Pinocchio on the shelf, and I think that that shelf is full of Easter eggs, okay? I think that Pinocchio has a solid reasoning. Can I tell you the reasoning? No. No, I know that Pinocchio's nose grows when he lies, so yeah, that's all I got. Thank you, Disney. But you know who Pinocchio's friend is? Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket. And a cricket is a bug. And you know what? He looks very dapper in his hat and his little suit. And, you know, so maybe we're supposed to be watching Pinocchio. I need to go to Barnes & Noble and pick up Hamlet, I guess, too, because I need to understand the Ophelia lore before I step foot into the Life of a Showgirl album. So maybe my sweet patooties should sit on the couch tonight and watch Pinocchio. As a Disney Plus subscriber, if you will, I do have access. So maybe I should be looking at Mr. Jiminy Cricket and saying, but we're going to look up the Shiny Bug. And boy, howdy, I have no idea what's going to pop up, okay? So we're going to take a look together. Now, first of all, just wanted to say, I am so not over that picture of Taylor. I think I've said that maybe 3 times now. But that picture of Taylor is just so, oh my god, okay? There was the wintergreen and onyx marbled vinyl, and then the violet shimmer marbled vinyl, and both of them were the Shiny Bug collection. And the cool thing about them is, I was like, ooh, am I going to order this? Am I going to order this? And I was saying I'd rather get them from my local record store, my small local business, on release day, like I usually do. But then I read the words, limited run, first and only pressing, limited quantity available. And oh, here we go again. My card said, damn, Taylor Swift again. And it's like, yeah, we shouldn't be shocked at this point. But yes, I did buy them both, and they look so cool. The cover, Taylor Swift. Alright, so we're going to just start our search with Shiny Bug, okay? And of course now, because Taylor has put out these vinyl, here comes a slew of that picture posted everywhere, as it should be. Okay? What bugs are shiny? Jewel beetles are a family of insects known from their shiny and colorful appearance. From Shuttershock.com. What does shiny bug mean? Okay, wait, this is a Facebook link. Somebody said that's being looked at and scrutinized, but not really anything real. Okay, also, okay, if I had to guess, before I like continue with this adventure down looking up bugs, which I despise bugs, and if Taylor Swift comes out and says I love bugs, well, guess what? You didn't hear me say that. I will start doing the La Cucaracha dance. Like, no, I won't, actually. That's a lie. I don't even think Taylor Swift could make me like cockroaches. But anyways, if I see a water bug or a cockroach or a spider or something, I'm heading the other direction, okay? I'm not walking towards it. I'm walking away from it and screaming, and I will be hollering, okay, for somebody to please come scoop that bug up. I don't even think Taylor Swift could get me to like bugs. But anyways, we'll improvise. And I just don't think that she's actually talking about a shiny bug per se. Okay, so my Google search is going to look real idiotic here in like what, 6 weeks approximately. So a shiny bug to me, if I had to guess what song that has anything to do with, I would say, because Travis Kelce isn't here to do a drum roll, I will do it myself. Wood. Okay? I think it has something, hear me out, okay? Because there's a lot of people who, and myself included, who think they've got Wood figured out, okay, by the title. But I think low-key Wood may be like, hey, you know the Sequoia Forest? We're deep-rooted like that. Like, we're connected. I don't know. Taylor, see, the thing is with Taylor, we think it's going to be about one thing, and then it's not, okay? Like, it's simply not. So I'm trying to think on, like, a Taylor level of thinking here, and maybe Taylor's level of thinking and then my level of thinking, we're like, reading the opposite directions. But honestly, I don't know. I kind of feel like it's going to be something in there. Like, and bugs live in the woods, and so maybe she's, like, comparing how deep-rooted their love is. And, you know, I think it was when they were in Singapore, they went to that, like, a forest, and it had, like, twinkling lights and all. So I'm like, maybe she got inspired there. Maybe she saw a cricket and it was, like, glimmering in the light. Or, hear me out, you know, in the prophecy when it says, hand on the throttle, thought I caught lightning in a bottle, oh. And then she said when she was writing The Life of a Showgirl that it was like catching lightning in a bottle. And I'm like, okay, what bugs light up? Lightning bugs, okay? They're gorgeous in the summer when it's warm out and you just see the little twinkle of lights. So maybe that's the shiny bug. Maybe she's comparing thought I caught lightning in a bottle to a shiny bug, which is a firefly. That's where my head's going, okay? Probably horribly wrong. Future Rachel, you're laughing your ass off right now. I know you are. Like, you're on your couch right now, under your heated blanket, and in the fall, and you're laughing. You're laughing at yourself right now because you're like, wow, Taylor Swift is so much smarter than you. Or maybe you're like, I should probably go to Harvard now because I figured Taylor Swift out. But you're probably laughing, okay? All right. So, why are some bugs shiny? Due to structural coloration. Now, it would be a very Taylor Swift thing to take something out of complete left field and make it, like, inspirational or make it deep, okay? So, we should be paying attention to this. Where microscopic features on their exoskeletons feature on the... Wait, I just read the same line twice. On their exoskeletons cause light to reflect in a way that creates a metallic or iridescent effect. This is not due to pigmentation or dyes, but rather the physical structure of their outer layer. The shiny appearance can cause purposes attracting mates. I think we may be onto something here. Camouflage or warning predators. Did she, like, I saw this joke going around, but I think it's funny. Somebody was like, did she ask Travis if he would still love her if she was a worm? Like, LOL. But I think if I'm putting myself in Taylor Swift's brain right now, the wheels are spinning. Like, the comparisons are spinning. Like, I like what it said about it serves multiple purposes. Attracting mates. It can go camouflage. Being, like, private but not secret. And warning predators. Okay? Maybe she tied it to Pinocchio. Being like, yo, Jiminy, you want to get on this track? I don't know. I don't have any freaking clue, you guys. But I'm just trying to, I don't know. I feel like I needed to sit down and research it because I, myself, was feeling like we need to sit down and, like, debrief on this. Because, honestly, all I could think about was the photo of her. And I'm going to be honest. Okay? What are those shiny beetles? A Japanese beetle. Okay. I feel like shiny flies. Okay. Now, I love the fact that it takes me to Taylor Swift's store. I think that that's marvelous. Now, one of the bugs that is shiny, it's a beetle, and it has a green and purple hue to it, just like the variants. I will say that. Now, I feel like we need to... the shiny bug. Okay? Like, there's actually a creature looks like this. If you don't like bugs, close your eyes. They, like, actually are shiny, and they're so cool looking. Okay. Pop off. Look, any of the bugs I've seen don't look like this. These beetles are bright and shiny for camouflage. Okay, so this is where I'm getting with this. This is where I'm getting. The specific shiny bug that she's talking about is used for camouflage, attracting mates, and warning other predators. This makes a lot of sense in Taylor's head. Would I have thought about this? Not a shot, okay? If you had told me not even 48 hours ago that we would have a shiny bug variant, I'd be like, girl, what are you talking about? What code word is that? You know when Taylor was like, she code worded Folklore and Evermore when she was writing them before because they were a secret album? That's like what I would have thought. I'm like, huh? Like, and then again, are we thinking about like Herbie the Love Bug? Honestly, underrated movie series. Herbie, love you. But no, I'm all jokes aside. I really think that if I had to guess, it's going to have to do with the deeper meaning of a shiny bug. Not that this is any Grammy award-winning lyric, but our love is like a shiny bug. You provide me this, 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 and this. You know what I mean? And I know that when Taylor says it, it's going to make a lot more sense. And I'm going to be like, wow, that's the most beautiful thing I have ever heard about. And you just changed the trajectory of my life, okay, by talking about a shiny bug and comparing it to this. Or maybe it could be in Canceled. Maybe it's in Canceled. Hear me out. Because that just sounds like it's kind of like a defense kind of thing. Maybe she's talking about the camouflage and protecting things from others. Maybe she is the shiny bug protecting herself from harm's way. Now that she's so happy, she's like, I'm gonna hiss at you if you get within my happiness and you think that you're gonna like burst my happiness bubble. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Okay, I feel very goofy sitting here talking about the shiny bug, but Taylor brought it to the table, okay? I might be sitting at my dining room table right now, but she brought it to the table, okay? I'm just listening. I'm just calmly listening, not so calmly. Just thinking about the colors of the variant with the green and the purple from what we just learned from that beetle. And what we've learned about them wanting to be camouflaged, attracting mates. I think maybe maybe I'm changing my answer. I think it's in canceled. I think that if I had to guess, that the shiny bug is going to have to do something with canceled, because she's trying to protect herself and camouflage herself from anything that would provoke her not to be happy, because she's in such a happy place. It's kind of like la 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 la, you know, and she's not hearing any outside noise because she is so sound in her bubble, in her web, Charlotte's web. I don't know. I think that that's the route it's going to take. I'm going to lock in my answer from what we've just learned, and I'm going to say that the shiny bug is her, and she's interpreting her way of thinking into, hey, I'm going to camouflage myself, be with my boyfriend, the person I love so freaking much, and I'm going to protect myself from harm's way because I've been burned before, and I'm going to put up my claws and hiss at you if, you know, you decide that you're going to come in and try and fringe on my happiness. And you know what? I love that. I love that. Actually, the more I think about it, like, the more it makes sense. And if I hadn't sat down and filmed this and talked it through with you guys, I might have not come to that conclusion, because I was thinking maybe it has something to do with like Jiminy Cricket and Pinocchio. I still would love to know why a Pinocchio was just chilling back there. That's definitely an Easter egg of some sort. I don't know. I don't know, but I can tell you that I'm so excited to find out. But it just makes sense. Like, learning what we did about that beetle and the colors, the green and the purple hues. Taylor Swift, yes. And I would love you if you were a bug, okay? You're the only bug that I would run towards. Actually, I don't mind ladybugs. Like, ladybugs are adorable. But Taylor Swift, yes, I still would love you if you were a shiny bug. And don't worry about that for a second, okay? Don't worry about it. God, I'm being so goofy. But yeah, you guys, that has been my analysis of the shiny bug. Watch, it's gonna be like one of those things, like, I like put on a bracelet, like I want tattooed on my forehead. Like, I love the analogy so much, like I want it down my arm, on my arm. I just dropped my phone on the floor. Like, I'm gonna, maybe it's gonna, I don't know, maybe it's gonna be like, I think it's gonna be a metaphor for protecting herself and shielding herself. Mic drop. These are friendship bracelets, but we're gonna drop them. All right, well, that's the conclusion I'm coming to. I want to know what you guys think, okay? I don't want to be the Lone Ranger here, okay? I want to know what you guys are thinking. Could I have done more research? Yes. Did I? No, but I feel like we got like the base level of what we needed to know. If you carry my cat, she is chewing. She's indulging in her food. She is crunching. This is her home. Oh my god, you guys, I'm just so excited, and I love to film videos like this, like, because I always wonder like what other people are thinking, and then I like to go back and like hear what I thought, you know, when the album comes out. So it's gonna be very interesting to find out what she actually means, and I will be applying to Harvard if I'm right somehow. But I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video entertained you in some way. And I cannot wait to see what Taylor does next. But I can't wait to see you. Yes, you in the next one. Bye, guys.